Hey guys, and welcome back to Phasmophobia. This week's challenge was called Sanity Survival. We had an absolute blast doing it, and I got insanely lucky with the ghosts I had, so it was a lot of fun, so I hope you enjoy. We got Sanity Survival. It says sanity is a scarce resource with no pills or lights. Be careful finding this nightmare ghost. We need to do this on Ridgeview. So yeah, I vaguely remember doing this challenge. It was pretty fun. I did like this one. It's not super difficult because we do have 2 evidence turned on, but so we got tier 2 candles. Not bad, actually. Thank you, developers. No smudge sticks though, so that makes sense. Only 1 tier 1 crucifix. Now that just hurts. Oh, and we actually, I don't know if it's the starting sanity is 100% or not, because they do have our screen broken. I want to say yes, we just don't have any we have 1 sanity restoration thing. Wait, can I take it right now? I could take it. So either that means it restores nothing, or we aren't at 100% sanity? Guys, I don't even know. I'm trying to decide. Okay, we do have flashlights. Got J Lavender. So yeah, I'm going to assume we're not gonna get insta-hunted. So let's just go in with one of these bad boys and see if we can find the ghost. Otherwise, it looks like all other equipment is tier 1, except salt is also tier 2. Okay, so yeah, mostly tier... Oh, you bitch. It's heavy rain. I didn't even think about it. All right. Yee. Nice. So, do you like... Actually... Nah, they delayed console release. I was gonna say, when is that coming out? But that was not till October, right? So never mind. Never mind. But do you have a favorite ghost pack on from just watching? When you watched part of the vids of this challenge, you thought it was 0 sanity? We'll see, because it would be, I don't think it is. Because they just said no sanity restoration, they didn't say it was 0 sanity. So I'm thinking there is some sanity from what I remember of doing this this challenge before as well. But just in case, I'll kind of maybe stick around the front for just a split second, see if we get hunted, because if we do get hunted, I can very quickly pop on over to my hiding spot over here. So I might just put this right here, stand here for a second, because the good thing about the tier 2 and tier 3 candles is that even if they're placed on the ground, they will still prevent sanity drain if you're within 2 meters of them. The tier 1 candles do not have the same effect. There's a ghost in here with me. That's not good. Mare? Really? Why Mare, if you don't mind me asking? I'm curious, because Mare is actually one of my least favorite ghosts. Oh, sure, you're just gonna sit here and blow out my candle? Oh, good. Oh, that's what I want. You know what? Okay, it's not hunting me thus far, so I think we have enough sanity that let's go ahead and start looking for evidence, because we should have 2 pieces of evidence turned on. Let's see, ghosts have never knocked over your tripod. That's like, it feels like it's super rare. So I kind of hope that they might increase how often ghosts throw the tripods, just because I think it's funny. But the problem with that is also, like, that could just get tedious, especially if you're playing on a large map. So, like, I'm not sure if it'd be good if they increased it. I just think it'd be funny. Hey, look, a ghost orb. So it might be okay just the way it is, but that's not how you place that. I'm bad at this. Let's put this right there. I'm gonna go ahead and leave my matches. Wish the devs of Spectre, the Roblox Phaz, yeah, would add weekly challenges. Maybe they will eventually. I still have yet to check out the Roblox Phaz games. Maybe we should need to do that one day. But let's go ahead and throw down a thermometer, check for... Yeah, let's take in salt so we can check for UV. Is the breaker broken? I think so, but we can go double check. Because they just said, in the description it said no light, so if, you know, that, assuming that description was accurate, it should be off entirely. Guys, there's a ghost here. Hello, Mr. Ghosty. Oh, door touch though, I can check for UV that way. I think that was this door. Yep, oh, we got fingerprints. Nice, nice, nice. Easy peasy. Okay. So let's go and see if we can't find the breaker. I'm assuming it is broken, but just so we know for certain. Because it's a cool ghost, but why? And yep, it's broken. Because mirrors always disappoint me. Like, their idea is cool, but the execution is still kind of meh. Like, I still think I firmly stand with the group that believes mirrors should not be able to turn on the breaker because it makes 0 sense for their abilities. So, like, if they had that ability too, that'd be nice. Okay, but we got Fingies and Ghost Orbs. Mimic is still possible, so we need to check for freezing temps and Spirit Box as well. You hate mirrors and they hate you too. That's like, yeah, I always feel like I get mirrors that don't act like mirrors, and it can get very frustrating. Blew out. Oh, and very big note. So usually it used to be that if you saw a crook that kind of looked like that, 9 out of 10 times that would mean it's twins. But ever since they added candles being blown out as an interaction, I see these little notches all of the time now, because it turns out like the ghost can like do a normal interaction and then blow out the candle at basically the same moment. So we're getting a lot of things that used to mean usually it was twins, but now it's just not. You don't know, you think it's a cool ghost? All right. I hate mirrors, I'll stand by that. I just think they could be executed better, you know? The idea behind them is fantastic, but let's see. I've already increased it, but you've only seen it once before the increase. That's like, honestly, even after the increase, I have yet to see a tripod actually get knocked over, so it's interesting. I'm curious, like, what the chance would be. Like, I don't know if anybody knows, like, the numbers behind it. But Banshee's a possibility. Oh, you know it can't be a Hantu, because a Hantu would be guaranteed to have freezing temps as one of its 2 evidences, so not a Hantu. So we're definitely looking at either Obake, Banshee, or a Mimic. What else do I want? Wait, oh, actually that's tier 2, isn't it? Oh, no, it's not. That's tier 1. Get this nonsense off my head. I don't want it. I don't want it. Nobody likes you, tier 1. Do I need anything else? I don't think so. I'm like kind of hoping this gets knocked over as we're talking about it, but let's see. Yeah, right. No smudges, so let's see. And Twy, thank you so much for the 20 biddies. Looking to grab food. Sounds good. Could be scarier. That's like, yeah, exactly. Like, the idea behind them, fantastic, but they just could be better, you know? Are you a Banshee? Excuse me, Mr. Ghosty? Give me a Banshee scream? I'm definitely gonna move this more towards the center. Still no freezing temps. I need the ghost to be here though if I want to try getting Spirit Box, because tier 1 Spirit Box can be a pain in the ass to get. Either you get it like immediately when you start asking questions, or it takes like, I don't know, 42 tries to get a response. And yes, I counted. That is an exact number from one investigation, and I despise it. I despise it. Well, there's a ghost. Let's try that. Come on. Get a little bit closer into the room. Give me a response, ghosty. Give me a response. Be a mimic. Well, I'm gonna die. Yep. Well, that was rude. I'm gonna say Obake. Honestly, don't know yet. So hear me out though. Shouldn't that have been in range of that crucifix? Because it started from, like, right here? I feel like the crucifix should have stopped that. Did it bug? Or was it just outside of range? Haha, got it right, though. Suck it. So the reason why I chose Obake, actually, was because, did you hear the gap? It made a little gap in its walking noise, so at first I was like, wait, it sounds quiet. And then I realized, no, it was the Obake glitching. So Obake has a bug right now, where when it shapeshifts, it skips a beat when it walks, and so, yep. It was a logical guess where I was like, something sounded off about the footsteps, so I went with it. Easy. Easy. This is all fine. But anyways, there's one out of 2. We got Janice now. Let's go. So we definitely do start with some amount of sanity. Maybe not a lot, but we do have some. It's definitely not 0 sanity. We're gonna go and put down our crucifix wherever the ghost is. What do I want to take? Let's just take EMF. I don't care about keeping my sanity up. Let's just find the ghost quickly. You just learned today that dead people can't see the Obake shift. Yep, that unfortunately is a thing. You also... Actually, wait. Hantu breath. Can dead people see that one? I suddenly can't remember. Like, there are certain ghost abilities that you can see when you're dead and other ghost abilities that you can't. It's so sporadic, because I know... Oh! Well, never mind. It is 0 sanity, or this is a demon. But like, Oni, Blink, and Phantom Blink, you could obviously see when you're dead. But Hantu Breath, I'm trying to remember, did they take that away? At one point in time, you could see it when you were dead, but I can't remember if they took that away or if it's still in the game, and I don't play on multiplayer enough to know. It's definitely not a thing. It's not fast. Because yeah, that's the normal speed. Is it over? Okay. Ghost, that was very rude. Are you in the kitchen again? Should we just say demon and get the hell out of here? Because yeah, I don't know how much sanity we're starting with, but last game I was able to look for evidence for a solid amount of time before being hunted. So my best guess is that that was an early hunting ghost. So our options would be like Onryo, Mare, Demon, not Yokai because I was not talking around it, not Raiju because there were no electronics around. Actually, I was holding my flashlight and it wasn't within flickering range. But I would have had it turned off before we would have heard the increased speed. So actually, Raiju could be a possibility. But like, I just want to say demon. Because I got hit by a ghost event before I got hunted last time. So I'm thinking I'm just going to say demon and go. Let's see. This is the test. This is the test here. Let's try it. Let me see. And David, thank you so much for the 7 months. Look at you go. Happy Monday to you as well. I'm doing absolutely amazing. Thank you for asking. How are you, friend? Merrick could be fast in dark areas. Did I do it? Easy. I was like, yeah, too easy. So like I'm saying, I think we're starting with pretty high sanity. I don't know if it's 100%, but it is pretty high. If I'm definitely taking that 1 sanity pill, so we should be good. So that's 2 out of 3. Too easy. Let's see, I think you start with 75 and the medication doesn't give you any. And that would make sense, because yeah, the description says no sanity restoration. So I just laugh that they give you this one, but I think they probably just gave that to us to troll us, because the devs kind of like to do funny little things like that with what they give us, and I adore it. Like, it's such a little troll, but like the good kind of troll, you know? There's a Roblox game that is Phasmo. That's like, yeah. I've definitely heard about, actually I've heard about a few of them now. Still have never played any for myself. But we got Alex Huntley, so I bet he hunts a lot. I'm just gonna keep taking it because I think it's funny that it's there. The Roblox Phas that you play as Spectre. That's like, yeah, I've heard a lot about that one. And then there's one other one that I've heard of. Is it called Blair? Is that what it was? I can't remember. That's fantastic. Okay, but if we are starting at 75% sanity, we should probably take it a candle until we at least find the ghost. Let's do that. And I'll take an EMF as well. Yep, Blair. Okay, that's what I was like, yeah. So those are the 2 I've heard about. Has anyone played both of those? Like, do you guys have a preference as to which one you like to play most? Why am I bothering with lights? What am I doing with my life? All right, Mr. Ghosty. Are you gonna be in the kitchen again? Hive mind at its strongest, right? And T, welcome on in. Hello to you as well. How are you doing today? Happy Monday. Let's see, you're doing okay? Just glad to have a Monday off. Yes. Mondays off are fantastic. Nice, cozy Monday. We need more Mondays off. Hear me out. Anyone want to sign my petition to make every week like a 3-day weekend? I am doing the weekly challenge. Yep. Spectre has more ghosts such as Wendigo, Uppier and Yugwe. Ooh, interesting. I don't know if I'm saying those right at all, except Wendigo. That one, actually, to be fair, I've heard it pronounced 2 different ways, and I don't know if I'm actually saying it the proper way. I always go with Wendigo. I've heard it also pronounced Wendigo, and I don't know which one's correct, but co-signed. Thank you. Someone made Phas in Minecraft. You never played it. Oh, so it's just a Ure? Okay, bye. I thought I was being hunted, guys. It just slammed the front door all by its little old self without being a ghost event or a hunt. So either this is a Yurei or a Mimic, I would say. Because the only ghost that can interact with the front door outside of events and hunts is the Yurei, or a Mimic mimicking the Yurei. So let's do a quick little scan. A Yurei can also have ghost orbs, so I'll have to kind of confirm more, but let's see which one it actually ends up being. Get that out of here. Let's grab this. Thermometer. Because we do have 2 evidence turned on. Too easy? That's what I was like, yeah, what is happening? I'm getting so lucky. Actually, the first one wasn't really luck. That was just because I took a bet on those footsteps sounding weird. Oh, I need to be careful though. If it did slam that door shut, I was within range. So when the Yurei does its ability, it will drain 15% sanity from any player within a certain range, and I was pretty close. So I might actually be in hunting range now. If starting sanity was 75%, I would be right at 50 now. So let's take in the crucifix as well. I didn't see any ghost orbs though, and a Mimic will always have to have ghost orbs. So if I don't see ghost orbs, I'm gonna say Yurei and get the hell out of here. Otherwise, it was the world. Oh, the door is shut again. I wasn't even in the map. Yeah, okay, bye. It's a Yurei. It just did it again. Let's see. Wendigo is like Moroi. Upper gets faster when it kills a player, and Yue early hunt when a player has its favorite item in its inventory. Wait, does the favorite item like ever change? Like, is it randomly decided? I need to know now, because that's kind of cool. That's a cool ghost ability. Let's see. You wanted some spicy nuggies, but Wendy's building was gone. Where did Wendigo? I didn't see myself set up for that.
Some jobs ready for you.
Oh, where did Wendy go? Jesus Christ, I thought you were being honest with me, Sammy. I was like, oh my god, they tore down your Wendy's. But guys, that was easy. That took 20 minutes. Literally, that was a 20-minute challenge. I love it. I just got so lucky. Best weekly challenge of my life. I'm too good. I'm sorry. I'm too good. The horror on my face when I read that the Wendy's building was gone, right? Just like the pure drop. So thank you guys so much for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and leave a like. And also, make sure to let me know down in the comments below how this challenge went for you if you did decide to complete it, and what ghost gave you the worst time. Oh my good god, my cat is climbing up my shoulder. Well, that was unexpected. Okay, she just really wanted to give me a kiss on the lips. Sorry, guys. I don't know what that was about. But anyways, Nugget says hi. But just a little bit of an update for you guys. I am still currently working on the guide for the Tier 2 equipment. Unfortunately, I have been a little bit delayed because the weekend got super busy and I ended up having a migraine, so there was one day that I could not work on it. And unfortunately, I'm going on vacation tomorrow, so I won't be back until next Monday. So it will be postponed at least until then, so I'll get that out as quickly as possible once I am back. Thank you guys for the patience. I really appreciate it. But otherwise, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your week. I love you all, and happy hunting out there!